So I've replaced the last fragrance that I used up, and while I was at it, I also ordered another fragrance. So if you want to find out what's inside this box, stay tuned. What? Yeah, I know it's not the real box because I couldn't. I just had to find one that we had lying around. This is the only one I could find. Word up, gangsters. No, I haven't changed my intro. I just thought I'd say something different purely for my own entertainment, so don't worry. My word still very much goes out to your mother. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. I do appreciate it as always. As I sort of hinted in the intro, I've replaced a fragrance that was the last fragrance that I used up, that I finished the bottle. And that bottle I finished up last year in 2018. I think it was about April, May time, that sort of touch, maybe start of the summer. And I started getting really into fragrances then, so I just never replaced it, but I decided to because I just kind of want it in my collection. So without further ado, I'm not going to tell you kind of what that fragrance is yet, I'm just going to show you, but yeah, let's get into this box. I should also say I got quite a good deal on that fragrance, and then the place that I was buying it from were doing a buy one get one half price, so I also picked up another fragrance while I was at it. So I won't tell you what that is until afterwards. So yeah, there's two fragrances in here, so let's get in and I'll show you what they are. So I'm in, and the fragrance that I bought I managed to get for $29.99 for 50ml, and that fragrance is one that I've already touched upon. Any fans of the channel that watch the top 10 most complimented fragrances, it's one I mentioned in that, and that fragrance is Hypnôse Pour Homme from the house of Lancôme. Now, again, I'll link that video below that I did when I mentioned this fragrance, the most complimented, but this was a fragrance that was bought for me years ago by an ex-girlfriend, so naturally I wore it quite a lot because she bought it for me as a gift and she really liked it. And then even after we broke up, I sort of kept buying it because I did really like it and it got a good response, and it's just a really nice kind of manly, sexy fragrance. I'll get into it, and I really want to show you the bottle because it's got an amazing bottle. So this fragrance reminds me, not of smell, but it's a similar type of fragrance to La Nuit de l'Homme. Now I say it's similar type, not similar smell. It does have cardamom in it, but it's kind of got that sort of clean, sexy, spicy kind of vibe going on that's sort of similar to La Nuit de l'Homme, which means you could wear it on a date quite comfortably, but I think you can also wear it in an office as well, which I used to do. So let me show you the bottle though, because it is amazing. This bottle is wicked. Now, just because of the distance from the camera and focusing, etc., what I'm going to do is drop in some B-roll footage of the bottle so you can see it, and also tell you what the notes, and I'm going to drop that footage in now. So here is the bottle that I love so much. That twisted glass effect is so cool, I love it, and it's one of the reasons why I wanted the fragrance back in my collection, if I'm honest. They've really must have invested in this bottle, so pay attention, Jeremy, because that is how you do a fragrance bottle. The lid is a little bit plasticky, but I'm not going to begrudge them that. They've obviously written Hypnôse on the top there, but as I say, I'm not going to begrudge them that when the bottle design is so cool. Notes wise, at the top you've got cardamom, mint, bergamot and mandarin. In the mids there's lavender, and in the base there's patchouli, amber and musk. So not the most complicated note breakdown by any means, but it opens up quite nice and fresh, and then it goes into a sort of warm, sexy, spicy fragrance, which I just really enjoy. So I've not smelt this fragrance for, as I say, about 18 months or something, so I'm kind of looking forward to refreshing my memory. Here we go. Just give that a moment. Now, I'm not saying that this is the best fragrance ever, but as I say, I used to wear it a lot and I used to get a lot of compliments for it. I say I used to get a lot of compliments. I got compliments, but I wore it so often that it meant that they mounted up. That's all I'm saying. So it's not necessarily got the best strike rate, but you know, if you throw enough shit against the wall, something's going to stick, isn't it? But it's just a really nice, it opens up and it's kind of got this sort of fresh spiciness. So the cardamom at the top, there's also some, I think it's mandarin or mint or something. So there's some notes that I've already told you, but it gives it kind of quite a fresh opening. Then as it dries down, it starts kind of getting almost a bit warmer and a bit deeper. Sort of lavender kicks in and it sort of goes into the base to give it this kind of just a nice sort of sexy, manly, musky smell. All I would say is try this. It's at most airports. Not many fragrance shops stock Lancôme, but most airports do, and they don't do many male fragrances, so there's not many, but just go and give it a whiff. One of my viewers from the top 10 fragrance most complimented video actually went and tried it in Debenhams after watching my video and bought it and sent me a message to say thank you for the recommendation, which was really cool because he really liked it. And he said it kind of got stronger the longer he wore it. Now, I can't remember what the performance was like, but I don't remember it being awful and I don't remember it being amazing. I think it was a fairly standard 5 to 6 hour job. So it's no beast by any means, and you might have to top up. I think you could wear it casual, but it probably works a bit better smarter with like shirt and chinos or even a suit or something. It kind of works that look. So as I said, that fragrance was $29.99 and I got it from the perfume shop who were doing buy one get one half price. So I naturally, being a frag head, thought I've got to take advantage of that because I've got an addiction, let's be honest. So I started then looking around what else I could get, and I found something. So they were doing it on offer anyway, this other fragrance, for about $29.99. So it meant I got it for half price and I got it for $14.98 or whatever, but basically £15 for this fragrance, which I'm actually really chuffed with. So it's £15 for 75ml, and that fragrance is Hugo Reversed, or Ugga. So yeah, I was really chuffed with this because this is the sort of fragrance that, as most people in the FRAG30 have said, it's kind of clean, fresh, very solid fragrance, if not anything out of the ordinary or exciting. So you don't necessarily want to pay full whack for this, but for 15 quid, it's got to be worth a punt. Now, strictly speaking, this isn't a blind buy because I have smelt this. I smelt this several months ago though in an airport when I was kind of passing through. And I remember spraying it and I remember thinking, yeah, that's really nice. It's really nice fragrance. Didn't really do much testing. I didn't kind of go away and see how long it lasted or kind of check any sort of development. I just smelt it and went, yeah, that's nice. So it's been a while, so I'm looking forward to smelling it again. So let's get into it. So here's the bottle. As before I kind of spray it, what I'll do is I'll just drop in some B-roll of the bottle and tell you what the notes are, and I'm going to do that about now. So here is the Uggo or Hugo Reversed bottle. Not too much to show really, plain white bottle along the lines of the Hugo Man line, and obviously similar design to the one that I've reviewed recently, which was the Hugo Man Extreme. Obviously it's white and it's got Uggo on it, and it's got the usual cap design from the previous Man line. Notes wise, at the top you get some bergamot and some grapefruit, so bringing it some nice freshness. In the mids you've got some rosemary, and in the base you've got vetiver. So yeah, the note breakdown is almost as basic as the bowl, to be honest. So let's see what Ugga smells like. I'm intrigued, I'm excited because I remember it smelling nice. And I know Dallas at Chaos Fragrances really bums this fragrance hard. So I'm intrigued to kind of see what it's like, if it's as nice as I remember, or if it's a bit generic. But I think this is the sort of fragrance that it's not going to do any harm in your collection as long as you can get it for a decent price, but you don't want to pay too much money because it's nothing unique as such. I'm getting whiffs of the Lancôme Hypnôse Pour Homme though, which is absolutely lovely. It's sort of drying down, it's just got a bit warmer and a bit spicier and just a bit sexier, to be honest. Lovely. Anyway, let's try this one. Just give that a moment. Do the wave. It's just a really nice fragrance. Now, kind of what everybody said. Now, I think this is absolutely solid, nice fragrance. Straight away, I'm getting kind of some of the vetiver. And it's got some kind of citrusy freshness to it, but it is not extraordinary. It's not exciting, but if you want a really nice, fresh summer fragrance that's not going to break the bank, I mean, it's probably a really good fragrance to buy somebody as a gift, particularly somebody who's quite young, probably sub 30. It's really nice. I don't know if it's going to garner compliments. I don't think it's kind of noticeable. It's the sort of this fragrance that I imagine people smelling, and they'll probably think, you know, that you don't smell bad, that you smell very clean and pleasant. But I don't think it's necessarily unique enough, or there's something about it that people kind of go that extra step to go, oh, what is that? That's really nice. They'll just think you smell kind of clean. The vetiver really gives it this cleanness to it. It's not too earthy, it's very clean and fresh. It's not a particularly earthy vetiver, which is I'm not a huge fan of when it goes to the earthy side. I prefer sort of clean vetiver, which it is. But you just get that kind of clean vetiver with some sort of fresh citrusness. There's not much to it. So there's not too much to say. Yeah, it's, if I'm honest, it's sort of a fragrance that I imagine Dupe releasing, along the lines of the Go and the Jump, etc. But I do think it's better than that. Personally, I think it smells nicer than those. But yeah, it does have that kind of smell about it, but so it is fairly safe and generic, but it is nice. It's a clean smell. Yeah, nice. I think it's a good gift. I say actually for youngsters, but with that sort of vetiver, it gives it this cleanness that I think actually it's quite age versatile. I lie to you. Yeah, I think with the vetiver, that gives it a cleanness that I think any age could wear this. So I'm retracting that statement. I think, yeah, any age, even an older, a more mature gent, kind of, you know, could wear this, particularly in the office. Very safe fragrance, but not exciting or extraordinary by any means. So that's it, that's the video. I hope you found it mildly interesting. Let me know what fragrance bargains you picked up recently. Are you like me? Do you find the deal or the bargain and then you go shopping for something that you want? I often do that. Rather than looking for a fragrance I want, I'll just keep an eye out, see what shops have got deals on, and then when a deal pops up, I'll then find a fragrance to fit in, which is arse about face. I think it's something that only a proper frag head does, to be honest, or somebody with an addiction. So thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. If you haven't done so, do hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. If you got something out of this video, by all means hit the like button. I would thank you muchly. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you for my next video. Much love.